Blessings to all Maferefun Orisha. Today is a blessing. It is my sister, my very, very close friend of many years, Maferefun Yansa. And blessings to, I cannot show all the throne with respect, but this was such a beautiful, beautiful Santo. Oya is a fierce warrior. Without Shango, there is no Oya. And without Oya, there is no Shango. As we know, today is a day for Kabiosile Shango, and her father is Shango. So Maferefun and blessings to you. I'm not going to put the camera because I'm giving her respect for today as she's relaxed and happy. And the sacrifice that we make for Orisha in all the blessings, they give it back to us triple and double. This is the blessing, the time and the energy of a beautiful throne and all the beautiful things that she has done here. And there's even an after party with fairy lights, delicious food, a lot of cakes, and this throne is outstanding. She went all out for her Padrino, for her Orisha, and blessings. Do know that when you have Santo made and when you make your throne, you always pray for blessings. As she has fruit, she has cake, and Obatala came down and spoke. This was a beautiful, beautiful drumming. We have to know that Orisha will work for us in blessings of Orisha, in blessings to our spirits, as she took care of her Eggun and her ancestors first. That is important. And you see how she has all the offerings for her fruits and flowers for her Eggun, Maferefun Eggun. Today being Shango's birthday, she did this on the best time ever. In knowing that Shango is the Orisha of fire, in knowing his strength, he is also the Orisha of justice. So understand that, and knowing that Oya is so powerful. She lives at the cemetery gates, but she is everywhere. She is all around. In understanding that, she did not mind me showing you her whole throne. But respect here, I'm trying to block some of the things so that you don't see all the soperas and everything. But she doesn't mind because the Orisha are actually living in the house. We're not opening and showing any secrets of what's in there. When we do Cariocho, when we do Orisha, and we get our heads washed, when we feed them 4 legs, when we're doing crownings and so forth, whatever you believe in, you receive your alekis. Don't do it just because. Don't do it to be rich. Don't do it to be powerful. Do it for love. Because the blessing of Olodumare, Olofi, will come to you in the life after this one. Remember that our Ori, which is, I could say, make it easier for you guys, our crown chakra, but really our Ori is our destiny. Our Ori also was with us the entire time when we were in the heavens and the heavenly bodies. In understanding Orisha Ori determines who our guardian angel is. In understanding that, do know when we receive our Orisha and our crown, we ask them everything that we need to know before we go somewhere, before we do something. And your Orisha will guide you and will bless you. So who curses you can never happen, because your Orisha and your guardian angel will see the justice of good things. In understanding this beautiful tambor and the blessings, I wish I could talk more about Oya and Shango. Oya and Shango ride together in war. There are some patakis in which Oya even covers her face because she has taken many battle scars for Shango. Maferefun Shango, when you mention Kabiosile, stand on your toes, because he is the king of this religion. He is the king of Orisha. True Orisha understanding is not threatening people. It's not doing witchcraft. It's not talking negatively without unjustly understanding. If you say, okay, this person, they threw a tambor and, you know, they didn't have the Orisha up. Okay, that's just talking. But always give your fellow Orisha priest and priestess and those crowns, even those who are Aleos or Orisha, give them blessing and blessings to Ifa, because we don't give Orula enough clout. Maferefun Ifa, Maferefun Orumila, Iboru Iboya Ibocheche. In understanding Orumila, who guides us to our destiny, who knows all of the different paths that our life needs to receive. Do good in this life. When we're talking about Orisha, we don't threaten others. We don't make fun of people that don't understand certain things. We're here to teach and we're here to guide each other. That's what we're here to do. So the same way, those of you who are Aleos, the same way that we can have bad experiences with elders or with padrinos, we can have bad experiences with our godchildren too. So we need to respect each other and understand that Orisha faith is with love. As I'm talking to you in front of the throne, sometimes, yes, I have a potty mouth, but I never disrespect when I'm talking about Orisha. There will be no curse words because I love Obatala too much. Maferefun Eunle, Maferefun number 8. There's a Pataki that talks about Iobe. Iobe, in blessings to Obatala, also found a Chosi when a Chosi was lost. So give thanks to Obatala every day. As not only did Obatala find a Chosi and save a Chosi when a Chosi was lost, but he's also raised Shango as well. So when you look at the Elekis of Shango and you understand that a Shango has whites in his Eleki, do know that's the coolness of Obatala. And Obatala's children, with all due respect, need to continue with love and being humble, to know that they have a great father who is the king of the white cloth. Those of you who are recognizing Shango today, may you always have love of Shango and love of all Orisha. Take care of your spirits. You can feel the energy of an individual who needs help. What do? You put a glass of water and a candle. You do prayers for that person. If I'm on this platform and I'm using profanity or I'm dissing other people or talking crap, that's not good because the throne is right here. So another thing I'm going to teach you about the throne is the thrones represent the heavens. The throne represents Olorun. The throne represents Olodumare and Olofi. So we always need to respect the throne. Now, I do have permission from her Padrino as well as my sister, my Omo Yemaya, and my Omo Oya, that I could have just shown the whole throne because they're so happy about this. But I'm trying to move around respectfully because I know how things are with criticism and so forth. But in understanding that this throne represents the heavens, that the Orisha are angels of light, that the Orisha are Ashe from Olodumare and Olofi, do know that they love you regardless. They don't go out their way to punish. They will protect you. So those of you who have Orisha made, do know that your sacrifice and love and your Iwa Pele was recognized within the heavens. They're having a lot of fun. The tambor is over. I'm going outside to dance. So do know that your sacrifice to Orisha is recognized. This represents the heavens. Okay? This is a very sacred area, so when we throw ourselves, we're giving moforibai to the Orisha. Now, I know my pronunciation and certain things are not perfect because I did this video on a whim. I just said, let me talk about it. Today, I was going to go in depth, regarding Shango, but do know that he does love okra and cornmeal and so forth, and green bananas, and as well as manteca de corojo, which is epo. But just do know that Orisha in your heart, we're here to guide each other. We're here to lead. We're not here to use profanity, mixing that with Orisha. That would be for a disco video or something else. And do know the Ashe of the godparent will shine upon the children that they have crowned. I must say every day, Maferefun Ochun, no matter what, Maferefun Yalorde, no matter what. Because my Padrino did give me good Ashe, no matter what. In respect to that, my godchildren who I have put on beads, and those who are sansistas, and the recent ones who are Mambo and Bakor for 21 divisions, and those of Sanse, they are flourishing and they're doing fabulous. So do know the Ashe of the godparent and how your life turns out after you get crowned, or after you get a baptism and so forth, or after you receive beads. It really has a lot to do with the blessing of cool hands of your godparent. I'm very cool with my godchildren. I love them. I'm not here to sell myself because I know what I have and I don't have to prove it. But we're all blessings. Do know that you as a godchild also have to live up to the right expectations. And when you receive your ita, when you're receiving oduns, do know that you need to follow through with those oduns. When you're doing masses, so for example, when we're doing Sanse masses, as it's a 5-day ceremony, and you get those 3 masses in a row, and there's other sansistas giving you advice, and other people that are spiritual, do know that you need to follow that advice of what was told to you on the day of your ceremony and before that. So pay attention. You cannot blame the godparent for everything. But for me, I'm blessed and I'm happy with all of my godchildren. May y'all continue doing the best that you can. Those of you who just got promotions, moving, so forth, whether you're watching this video or not, I need you all to know, even if you don't have faith in Orisha, do know that the end of the year is coming. And there are a lot of different energies that will like to take others out of this world. So take care of drinking and driving. There are energies that will want to bring you down so that you could stay with the bad spirits thinking that it's good. And you don't go into the new year, I'm sorry, she's partying. You don't go into the new year shining and climbing up that ladder. Do know there's energies here and it's their job to do it, to make you do evil things, to think evil thoughts, to use profanity around the Orisha. That is not acceptable. Do know that those energies doing their job, do your job, and recognize Orisha if that's what you follow, and recognize the energy of good spirits. Whether you're Hindu, whether you are Muslim, whatever you believe in, follow the light of God and do what you got to do and do what's right. It's called Iwa Pele for us. Maferefun Orisha, Maferefun Ochosi, Ode Mata, Ode Ode. With blessings to all of you. I'm wishing you Ire, Alafia, and a lot of love and blessings.